Hi guys, Tish here and welcome back to Auto Social UK. Today I'm in Germany checking out three brand new Volkswagens. So if you like your Volkswagens, then this is the place to be. But this is the first of those three which I'm going to be talking about. It's the all-new Passat. This is on a new platform, a new generation, and actually the Passat is celebrating a big birthday. It's 50 years old and now in its 9th generation. And the new 9th generation has promised to bring more technology and more space than ever before. So if you want to find out everything you need to know about this 9th generation all new Volkswagen Passat, then please keep watching. And if you like new car reviews and car content, then this is the place to be. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Volkswagen are set to offer a selection of updated four-cylinder petrol and diesel engines, as well as a new plug-in hybrid drivetrain. The latter option will have an electric range of over 62 miles, made possible by a larger capacity battery. The new Passat is the first in the series of new Volkswagen models to be based on the updated version of the MQB Evo architecture. We've all had a bit of a giggle today because Volkswagen have given some new names to their new alloy wheels. These are the Leeds. Yep, you've guessed it. They've named them after some famous British towns, including Leeds, Milton Keynes, and even Coventry. Differences between the R-Line and Elegance trims are quite apparent, with the R-Line model getting a large gloss black crisscross grille and familiar R badges. The Elegance, however, gets sophisticated touches, such as a slatted chrome grille. These style touches remain around the back, with a familiar design rear bumper insert on the R-Line and simplified single chrome bar design on the Elegance. All new Passats feature a light bar which extends the length of the boot. Can I get a round of applause for an all-new estate? As we all know, estates are starting to dwindle in their numbers, so I'm so pleased that Volkswagen are sticking to building the Passat estate. And in fact, in the UK, this is now the only version we're going to get. There's not going to be a saloon option. I don't really think that's a bad thing because the estate has always been my favourite version. As I mentioned, it's grown bigger in all areas, so it's now 15 centimetres longer and you've got a 5 centimetre increase between the two wheels, and it's also 2 centimetres wider, so all round that's going to give you more interior space and more boot space. We also are aware that Volkswagen are going to start phasing out the Arteon, which is a shame, but what they've done is they've focused giving that executive feel in the back in the Passat instead. Volkswagen assures us that the increase in size translates to a more spacious interior. Rear legroom has reportedly been extended by 50 mm, while the luggage capacity has been enhanced an additional 40 litres, reaching a total capacity of a whopping 690 litres. Or, with the rear seats folded down, the capacity can be expanded to a generous 1,920 litres. So boot space is still massive and it's also super practical. So you've still got that really wide opening. You've got a nice low boot floor, so loading items in and out is really easy. You've got the convenience of some hooks to be able to hang your shopping on, and you've got a 3-pin charger in there as well. I also love the fact that by utilising this new generation of platform, they're able to have the same amount of boot space in the regular hybrid, the petrol and the plug-in as well. So that added length in the wheelbase has meant there's more interior space, and as you can see, it's ample in the back here. I've got loads of legroom and lots of headroom, even with the panoramic sunroof. You still have features like the pull-out armrest, which now has the option of also having a pull-out section to pop your mobile phone so you can watch films when you're driving, And you also have the through loading, which again just adds to the usability of the all-new Passat. Quality feels fantastic in the back. Everything is just as high quality as it is in the front, and that includes leather trim all the way onto the top of the doors. My only complaint would be the fact that it's possibly better for executive seating of 4 passengers, because you do have quite a high load tunnel in the floor. So the centre passenger will have to straddle that, and it means that seat space between passengers may be a little bit tight. But it's going to be fine for smaller children. Just 4 adults would probably sit more comfortably. Throughout Europe, the new Passat will be offered in a whopping 8 different variants of drivetrain from the start of production in September. These may not all come to the UK, but the full lineup includes 2 turbocharged 2-litre petrols, 201 and 262 brake horsepower, 3 turbocharged 2-litre diesels, 121, 148 and 190 brake horsepower. There's also a new 48-volt mild hybrid engine, which is a turbocharged 1.5-litre petrol engine with 148 brake horsepower. To meet the demand for plug-in hybrids, Volkswagen will offer 2 plug-in hybrid options with a turbocharged 1.5-litre petrol engine instead of the previous 1.4-litre. Power outputs range from 201 to 268 brake horsepower. The plug-in hybrids feature a larger 19.7 kilowatt-hour battery, doubling the previous capacity, allowing for an electric range of over 62 miles and supporting faster charging for up to 50 kilowatts on a DC system. Volkswagen have done a seriously good job at improving the interior quality in the all-new Passat. It feels so high quality, and I really love that on this R-Line model you've got this suede detailing which runs all the way along the bottom of this massive screen. This is huge, right? Completely dominates the whole interior. This is an optional 15-inch screen. You get a 12.9 as standard, and I think that's far better suited to this class of car. This feels just a little step too far, right? It's great though, they've really worked hard on the new generation of infotainment system. There were issues with the previous generation of infotainment, and they've held their hands up and they've said that. So they've made those changes to make it better than ever. That includes, you now have physical climate control dials all the time at the bottom of the screen, so you can get to those quickly, as well as having backlit climate control dials along the bottom, so you can actually see what the temperature is when you're driving at night. You'll also notice that you have this very, very cool new dash which runs all the way behind the touchscreen and includes these almost twinkly ambient lights. This is fantastic, and you can change the colours in kind of themes. So at the moment we're in an individual theme, but let's switch it to a bit of euphoria. And that changes the ambience of the cabin, including these twinkly lights, which I think is really special. You've of course got some fantastic steering wheel controls. Gone are the haptic buttons. Hurrah, we're all so pleased about that. And these are really easy to use when driving. There is, however, one haptic button which you can still use, and I actually quite like it. That is to control the panoramic sunroof and also the blind. So simply just swipe your finger along it, she says, but of course, there you go. And that will bring the blind forward. So we do still have some nice haptic buttons, but all of those fiddly, annoying ones have been removed. It's clear that the new Passat is aiming for a more premium image. It's expected to also come with a higher price tag compared to its predecessor. While the UK prices have not formally been announced, the starting price for the new Passat in Germany will be just under €40,000 when it becomes available in February 2024. Currently, the entry-level version of the outgoing model in the UK is priced at £39,395, indicating that there may be a substantial increase for its successor, with plug-in hybrid variants almost touching £50,000. Ever the icon, the all-new Passat is set to be better in every single way. However, it does now have a premium price tag. So have the new premium upgrades on the inside justified that price tag? Well, you'll have to let me know in the comments down below. What I know for sure is that new plug-in option is going to be fantastic for people that need to travel further and charge quicker with their plug-in hybrid. Let me know which of the powertrain options would you opt for on your all-new Passat. Have you enjoyed this video? Then please let me know down below. And if you want to see more, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Until next time, guys, see you later.